Goal setting is probably something you've done many times in the past. I don't think that I need to get on here and tell anyone all about how to make a goal, how to make a SMART goal. I mean, I think it's something that we've all done in our past when we wanted to achieve something. But what I would like to share with you, and this is how I've set up my resources within this sort of goal setting folder, is just the experience that I've had working with people over the last 10 years and the way that people who are really motivated and people who have achieved really good weight loss with me, the behaviors that I've seen in them and how I've seen how a really exciting goal just motivates someone on their weight loss journey. You know, as humans, we tend to be motivated in two major directions, and this is really relevant when it comes to weight loss. So we're either motivated away from pain or towards pleasure. So you can see both of those in a weight loss journey. So some people, when they come to me, are really in a place of pain. They're overweight, they're sick of it, they're absolutely fed up, they've reached the end of their tether, and they're here in front of me to say, right, Cheryl, I'm ready. Usually those people, you know, while it's terrible to be in pain, and if you're in pain, I really feel for you. It's horrible to be that way, but actually, in a strange way, that's also a good thing, because if you're feeling that, it's going to drive you to get results. So while it's horrible to be in that place, it's actually a good motivating factor. If you're not in that place of pain, the other major way of motivation, as I said, is towards pleasure. So whenever I have a client who is going to be a bride, or maybe someone who's booked a holiday with the girls in 8 weeks on the beach and they have to get their bikini on, when there's something really exciting to look forward to, those people also tend to get really good results, especially brides. I think brides are usually my most motivated and successful clients because they want the goal, right? The goal is so important. So you've got these two forces, either in pain or something really exciting to look forward to. But what about when you're in the middle? And I would say for probably 80%, maybe more of my clients, this is where they're at. Yes, they want to lose weight. Of course they do. That's why they've come to see me. And yeah, it would be really nice. But is it that exciting? You know, it is in the beginning. Often people start with a hiss and a roar, but then it's someone's birthday and there was cake or girls' weekend, and you know, that same life gets in the way and we can start slipping. So that is really the problem when your goal is not important enough. It's important, but it's not that important or not that exciting so that you stay focused on it when challenges come up. And of course, we have to have a process, and this is what I really suggest. But at the core, you have to have a goal that's exciting. Now, how I want you to think about it, and this is what you'll see in the little goal worksheet, that if your goal is so exciting to you that in your head it's like a bonfire. This is how I always think of when I think of bodybuilders. I used to work in a nutrition consultancy and there were quite a lot of bodybuilding clients. Now, if you've ever known anyone who's done bodybuilding or spoken to people who are in that field, they are so passionate about their goal that it consumes their whole life. So their goal is so important to them. It really is like a bonfire burning in their head. You know, when you want something so badly that it's like a bonfire inside your head, you're going to achieve it, right? If your goal is, yeah, it's important, but it's a bit more like a birthday candle, so it's there, it's flickering, yep. It's probably going to be a lot easier to blow out, you know? The minute maybe a glass of wine is offered at 5:30, you've had a stressful day, I'll start again tomorrow. We've all been there, right? And of course, no one's perfect all the time. But what I know is that people who are excited about their goal tend to get really good results. So please work through this worksheet, and if your goal is not exciting enough, make it more exciting. Book a holiday, you know, get some motivation in there. And in fact, the other thing I would love you to do, which will hopefully help, is think of a reward. Actually, before I talk about rewards, let me just say your goal does not have to be about the scales. It does not have to be a number. I know a lot of people have that as a goal, and that's totally fine as well. If that's what motivates you, do it. You've got to do what works for you. But it might not be the numbers. You might not even want to weigh yourself, and that is totally fine as well. Your goal might be behavior related. You might be saying, right, for the next 8 weeks, I'm just not going to give up. I'm going to bloody do it. That's awesome. You might be saying, for the next 8 weeks, I am going to just stick to the plan and I'm not going to eat my kids' food. That's a massive achievement as well. It could be that for the next 8 weeks, I'm not going to binge. I'm just going to really commit to eating 3 meals a day and whatever else the plan tells me to do. All of those are massive wins and totally individual. It just is whatever works for you. But I do encourage you to think of some rewards. It might be something big, a trip, something you want to buy. It doesn't have to be big. It might be small goals. It might be a little something you do for yourself every 2 weeks. A massage, something indulgent, something loving to you. Again, it doesn't matter what it is, but I really suggest that you think of something and have it written down. So please take some time, look through these workshops, make your goal exciting, and I'd love you to share the goal on the Facebook page so we can all inspire each other.